Hey, good morning everyone. This is where I camped last night. I found a good camping spot right along the beach, overlooking the beach. This was my beautiful surroundings. Yeah, it was good. I'm glad I found this place. But now it's time to get up and start to pack up before that sun gets any brighter on me. Good morning, everyone. All right, here we go. One last look at the valley. Yeah, that's beautiful. I could go farther down that way, but I think it dead ends. So the most direct route is back the way I came. One last look. That was an awesome spot. That's how you do it, Indonesia. Well, it's going on 4 o'clock. I'm looking for a spot to camp for the night. I'm down by the beach. I found one location that I'm going to check out right now. I know it's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but these are all little dragonflies everywhere. I mean, a lot of them. They just go on and on and on, way up into the sky. There's just so many of them. I've never seen so many dragonflies. That's cool. Well, I'm in the area that I saw on Google Maps. It's this area right here. I can easily, there's gazebos right here, and you see them. Let's see. There's gazebos and tables, and I could camp here. It's too in the open with the wind. So the other alternative is there's trees back here, coconut trees. So I'd still have to be in a clearing, and it's pretty thick, and there's a moat that goes around the whole thing. So it's hard to even get back in there. So I'm gonna have to figure out the best solution. But right now I saw a street vendor selling the assorted meats and tofu and stuff, and so I grabbed one. I have some snacks in my bag for tonight, but yeah. So this is going to be the location. I got to find somewhere around here to camp. So, but nice little beach area though. And there's the street vendor. Okay, I lucked out. There's a path here that winds through coconut trees, but there's openings in the fence on both sides, and yeah, it goes on for a while. So I should have no problem locating a spot. I just need to kind of find where there's a clearing, like right here. And if it's not too overgrown, that's a clearing, and it doesn't look too overgrown. That actually might be it. It's a little overgrown, but anyway, I'll keep looking. I still got a little daylight left. Yeah, this is a strike one on this one. It looked good from a distance, but I need to set up my tent, and that's not long enough to have my tent set up in, because the mosquitoes are getting kind of thick. Most of these trees are empty of their coconuts, but the ground's not doable. One hard rain and all this would turn into mud, and it's kind of how it's set up. So I'm gonna keep searching. I still got a little daylight. A little patience paid off. There was a little, I had to get back in the jungle a ways. I was having a hard time finding anywhere. But there's a trail that came down, and then there's a steep embankment right here, and the trail follows through, and then it opens up into this, which is like a sandy, I don't know, a little sandy washout area, but it's a clearing enough to get away from the coconut trees that are everywhere. A few small pebbles underneath me is not going to hurt me. The bush is back far enough where, you know, even this is not bad. For snakes and stuff, I should be pretty good. Like I said, I do have that mat. This is a lot of privacy right here, actually. And I don't know why it's sandy like this, so I'm going to explore around to see, make sure it's not like an actual washout, you know, like a river wash or something. I mean, there's also this area right over here. Now this is all being farmed, so. Okay, there it is, that's a rice field right there, and this is way overgrown access trail up here. So you can see that they planting new palms there. So need a little bit of a garden going here. It's like a pipe that's been buried. All right, this is home sweet home. I'm gonna go back to that first spot I saw and put a tent there. Indonesian cheese. Their version of cheese, which is different. And almonds. Everything wants to fight me. Even the almond bag wants to give me a fight. And that's dinner for the night. Cold soaked ramen with almonds and cheese. That should be good. All right. Well, as I wait here on my cold soak to finish soaking, I'm about ready to pack it. Call it a day. Well, I did call it a day. Cleaned up. Sacrificed one of the water bottles for cleanup. I'm glad I found this spot. It's a good camp spot. I don't have a signal, but I didn't have a signal for cellular signal from the last camping spot either, but it was on and off. So I'm not sure if it's just really bad in this area or for Telkomsel or what the deal is, but that'll slow me down from uploading or posting anything or even communicating with anybody back on YouTube or Telegram for a while, which is, I guess, is nice. It'll give me a break. YouTube's one of those things where you enjoy it and then you start to burn out, and then you start to enjoy it again, you start to burn out. And but you know, it's what I choose to do. I always hold the option of quitting, but I just don't think I'll ever end up doing that no time soon. So here's my camp for the night, guys. Cleaned up, cooked up, and now it's time to sleep up. And tomorrow we start heading towards the port again. And yeah, today was all about trying to ride on the coast and stay off the main road. And I'm kind of glad I did. All right, good night, y'all. And we'll do this again tomorrow. Well, here we are on the road again. I'm going about 8.5 kilometers out of my way, my planned route. What happened is I have no signal whatsoever, and I had in and out signal yesterday. So I'm not sure if it's just like a problem with the lack of cell towers. I haven't really seen any, or the fact that my phone got locked out again. I wasn't able to find an exact date when my phone was going to get locked out again. So since there was a Ferry, which is Telkomsel, 8 kilometers out of the way, but still a lot closer than the 140. I'd have to 140, I think, to get to the next one on the next island. So I made a decision. I need to go ahead and double check when exactly my phone gets locked out and if I can make it to the next place, if it's just a issue with the lack of towers out here. So what that is causing me to do is not run my relive, which is the little map at the end of my videos that shows the distance I went and kind of through what type of country. Also, I can't run the Strava app, so I wasn't able to close it out and save my progress for yesterday, and I'm unable to do it today. So, hey brother. So there's my introduction for this morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's a side trip. All right, I got everything fixed up here. I'm at the gas station. I got everything fixed up with my phone, unlocked for another 3 months, so I'm good to roll on the rest of this C1 visa. And I stopped by the gas station just to use the restroom, clean my clothes, and take a bath. So now that that's all out of the way, I'm all clean, ready to roll. It's time to head towards the port. Looks like I got about 33 kilometers to get there, and I'll see what the schedule is like once I'm there. That would be a nice camping area right here. I still got about 6 kilometers to get to where the port, and I'm going to be camping for the night. So on this side, I do believe. A change of plans. I'm jumping on the ferry tonight. When I first get there, I saw some people selling tickets, so I went ahead and decided to make the jump. Even though I did all my shopping already for the night, I'm gonna get out there and go ahead and make the jump to the other side. There looks like some spots I can camp when I get on the other side. That was my main concern, because it'll be dark by the time I get there. I'm assuming. That's actually the place I was going to camp tonight. It's right there. That's all right. I found it on that place on Street View. That was the plan, and it was just impulsive decision to jump to the other side tonight. So that's what I'm doing. Hope the storm doesn't get me. I got one, thank you, hello. Alright, we're here at the port. So we've got a little bit farther to go. Alright, that's how easy it is. Now I just gotta find my way. Just look where the rest of the motorbikes are going. Go there. Right here. Now that one's fairly easy. And we wait. No, thank you.
Banana.
Nah, I got everything. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we're back on it. Oh, this one's pretty nice. Sit up here by the window. And I bought a nasi before I got out. Just have something to eat. Using this little thing as the fire extinguisher as a table here. I think it might be safe to eat. Yeah, it's all right. I'll find out if it gets me later. And that's it right there. A little bit of chicken, a little bit of tofu, a little bit of noodles, and rice on some banana noodles. That gives me something. I still have food for tonight, but this will be my, I don't know how long the ride is, so, nope. All right, we're finally making it to the other side slowly here. Time-wise, it's 6:09. So when I get off, there's plenty of spots to camp on the other side. It's a lot of open land on that side, so. And yeah, so I shouldn't have any problems finding a good spot to camp tonight. Well, we're just waiting to get into port. Waiting for one boat to leave so we can pull in. But as you can see, it's starting to set, the sun's starting to set, and sunset setting on me. So when I get off, there's, if you can see that a lot of that is just, it's a lot of open land. If you get on Google Satellite and check out the area, there's plenty of spots I can go. It's just really hard when it's in the dark, you know, so we're just waiting right now. All right, we made it. Now let's go find a camping spot. Low light setting is not on, so this is how dark it actually is. See where I have to go here. So I'm taking, this is low light settings are on right now. If it seems a little more bright. I decided, goat fight, goat fight. I'm taking the coastline through there's like a little fishing village there. And what I'm planning on doing is getting to the other side of the fishing village, which is right there behind me, you see, on that side. And I'm just running the coastline, and on this side, it's all open water. Hello. So I'm not planning on camping here, but on the other side. So from what I saw, it should open up into like desert land. And hello, hello. Hello. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But I'm looking for a spot where I can have a little bit of privacy just to, you know, camp.
Hello, Mister.
Hello, hello. Hey, kids. Hello. Bye. Morning, everyone. This is where I slept last night. I got here, it was too dark last night to actually turn on any, like, to record anything. It was how pitch black, and I made it right off the main road, which is right over here. I'm in West NUSA, TENGGARA, the island. Yeah, so I don't know if it's yesterday's video or today's video. I'm not sure if I pieced them all together. So yeah, I was able to locate this spot right off the road. The road is, there's a road right here, but the main road is right here. So it's 6:30. I'm gonna get going. I've tucked up behind the tree just in case the early east side morning sun wouldn't wake me up too early, because it more or less is kind of like a very open landscape out here. I've been looking on the Google Maps on the satellite view, and this whole area was out here just like this. Right now it's a little green, but from the satellite views it looks very deserty. Kind of does remind me like Arizona or something, desert-wise. So I'm gonna hit the road before it gets too busy, and I think I'm just gonna hug along the northern side of the island as I ride along the coast. And I got about 340 kilometers to get to Bima. Bima is the port, and unless plans change. So good morning, everyone, and it's time to get going and packing up. But first, I'm gonna have some breakfast. Some bananas, pancakes with chocolate on the middle, and some tea. Here we go.
Okay.
We
Mister,
got a request to sit on this.
And you and Mr.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Mr.
a...
Yeah. No problem.
All right, here we go.
Guess you.
Yeah.
One more.
All right, here we go.
Mister, you and go.
All right.
Apa? Run and.
Okay. Hang on.
Miss,
Yeah, you got
you apa sih bisa sih?
Yeah. Hello. That's funny, they wanted me to ride their bicycle and film it. I couldn't figure out how to carry the camera and do that at the same time. Otherwise, I guess I should have just gave them my camera, but that's all right. Maybe that video will pop up on YouTube later. Well, you can probably hear that I have my bottom bracket is making a lot of noise now. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but yeah, that's my bottom bracket making a lot of noise. If you don't know me, I've gone through a bottom bracket on all my bicycles, but this one was supposed to be a little higher quality. So, yeah. Fun. And I also got a broken spoke in back. That's a really beautiful spot here. Just kind of pull over to the side so you can take it all in. Ooh-wee. It's a beautiful ride. Well, looks like the rain caught up to me. Gonna start getting wet here. I stopped along the roadside to pick up some corn. There's a lot of corn vendors here. And look at this view. I decided just to stop and get something to eat. So 10 rupiah, like 7 pieces of corn. Snack for the road. That's me right there. I just showed up in the city Sumbawa, and I got a hotel for the night. Because one, I need to do some catch up. Well, I need a shower, man. I've been doing just sponge baths and stuff like that, and I need a shower. But I also read in Google reviews that this had good Wi-Fi here, so that was my main thing. But this was also the cheapest one I could find. Look at this, man. This is like, so this was $8 plus tax. So after tax, it actually was like $10. So it's still about 150,000. But it has a kitchenette. Look at that. They provide coffee cups, kettle, which is very nice. Dual outlets, which is nice. I wonder if they have a fridge under here. Maybe not. Maybe this is just for looks. Yeah, that's just for looks, to make it look nice. Sink, huge bed. TV, which I never use TV. And AC. And last but not least, sit down toilet, soap dispenser, and they give you 2 towels here with hot water shower. I think that's a hot water shower. I could be wrong. That looks like it just got one switch, so it might just be cold water shower. But I'm fine with that. So yeah, it's a budget hotel, but it's you're getting a lot for your money. So I'm gonna unload my bicycle. That's it for today. I got so much homework to do. And yeah, it's a nice place. So yeah, I got so much homework to do on catching up on editing and uploading videos. This is where I say peace, y'all, and yeah, we'll continue tomorrow as we always do. All right, good night, y'all. That's a cut.